when I haven't. I can probably give a countdown for
I don't
this.
need a countdown. You can just say start. It's fine.
Okay. Start.
Go ahead.
So for this first part, basically the main character's name is Daniel. You're just being teleported. He just drank something that makes him lose all of his memories, and he's going to collapse in a second. I'm gonna open this door right here to save like half a second later when I'm backtracking through here. But you can just kind of mess around. You can't do anything to make this scene faster. So now we're going to be making our way through this hallway, and luck kind of decides how fast you go. But this is pretty much the only room in the game with any RNG at all. So the game decided I'm going to be slow. That's fine. This is why I opened the door earlier. I don't have to open it now. And we're just gonna kind of move through this hallway as quickly as we can. The game moves the camera a lot, which is kind of weird, but you just kind of throw your mouse around to counter it. I know the graphics on this game are absolutely breathtaking.
As in they suck real bad? They're bad, Jack?
Yeah, they're terrible. Well, actually, no, they could be way worse.
When did this come out?
This game has okay graphics. This came out 2010.
Can you believe this too?
It's good for 2010.
Aaron came out in 2011.
Yeah, dude. So this is the first room in the game where things start to get pretty fun and cool. Also, I forgot to mention, this is not actually Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's actually called Out of Bound Adventure. And also, ceilings don't exist. I looked away for a second. No! You guys, this is gonna be fun.
Actually, nobody got the reference. Remember the drill sets from game?
So basically, yeah, you can fall out of bounds anywhere that you're not in bounds, and that's a risky part of the run. I got it kind of quickly that time, so that's good. You can kind of get a boost here. I didn't get it, but that's fine. Man, that was awesome. Alright, this is the entrance hall. One of the most common run killers. But, it doesn't really often kill runs for me. I just, kind of practice over it a bunch and it works. It just has a lot of tricks in a row. Like jumping up here and then getting in here, and then clipping through the ground like that. And now we are in the refinery. One thing I should mention about damage is you don't want to have low health because that actually slows you down when you run. So you actually grab some laudanums throughout the run. Laudanum is an item that can heal you. It restores health, which helps you go fast. A clip at the end of the game is actually much easier if you have higher health or full health. I got stuck.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is? Stay close.
Amnesia: The Dark Out of Bound Adventure.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to
You see this guy? He can't really do anything to you. He tries to chase you, but he obviously is too stupid to catch you when you're going fast. Well, he's too slow. You basically go underneath that thing in the wall, and he just can't get through. So, also ceilings are once again non-existent. Also, my ability to grab doors out of bounds is non-existent. So I'm going to start over on that room. Playing a lot more Rusty than I did this morning. So the general idea of this game as a speedrun is, it's much scarier as a speedrun than it is casually.
Light the lamp now, if you wish.
Way scarier, actually.
For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray. What's the reason?
Oh yeah, the graphics settings are amazing, man.
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight.
Um,
Make sure.
So basically, I have the textures on the lowest possible setting in order to provide better visual cues for some tricks, because the pixels are larger. So once again, I run past that monster. I will not be dumb this time, and I will actually open the door. Whoa, I slid. This game has some great physics. The general idea is just you go behind it and open it as you fall. That's how you access a lot of areas in this game. This is flash flood. The room is suddenly filled with water, and there's this invisible monster thing chasing you, and it can only see you when you're in the water. You can see that it's got like footsteps. And jumping through water is also a little bit faster. I play at this aspect ratio because I honestly don't know why, I just do. For running this game, any aspect ratio really works. I guess it's just personal preference. Probably because most of the games I speedrun are 4x3, and so I just do this to be familiar with it. Also, what I did with the box there was there's a glitch where you can kill the monster by just putting a box on it, and it dies. It just despawns or something. So I'm gonna do a thing here where ceilings don't exist again. Yeah, not only can you block the water monster, but you can literally just murder him by putting a box on top of him. Because this game is awesome. We're gonna slow down our fall here and not take damage. There we go. I use my mouse wheel to jump because it allows you to jump like absolutely fast, like rapidly. Super, super fast. Okay, so there's a boost here that saves about 5 seconds. If you get it, it's not always going to work. But it worked this time, so that's sick. This is the study. Instead of ceilings for this one, it's going to be walls that don't exist. I don't know much about Penumbra, but yeah, you can bump yourself through walls in many ways. Or rather, just like go through them with clipping and precise angles and whatnot. So I'm going to do this and look at that part of the painting, and you just go through the wall. And I'm going to do that same thing again to get out. So I need this flow cycle rod, plus 2 more in a bit for the machine room later. The machine room is what lets you... the machine room is what lets you go into the elevator, which takes you to the next part of the game that isn't accessible otherwise. After this room, we're going to the guest room. And in the guest room, what you want to do is we're going to actually grab a backup laudanum in there as well for health later. You never know when you need it. It's also really useful for the last part. Wrong drawer. Okay, there we go. So this is a room with an out-of-bound glitch. Who would have expected? Am I right? Okay, so we can actually grab this from behind the painting that you're supposed to uncover. I skipped a flashback with that too. A flashback is a cutscene that slows you down with like memories that Daniel is having. And there are some ways you can skip them throughout the run, which I will try to go for. There's one in particular that's difficult, and I might not get it, but otherwise it's pretty easy to do it. I got a boost off of jumping down that staircase. Kind of rare, but it's cool when you get it. this is the storage. Storage is one of the somewhat longer rooms in this run, but it's got a lot of cool stuff in it, like going on top of ceilings, because this game has glitches for days. Oh, wow. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna fix this. This is kind of awkward for me. Okay. That doesn't usually happen, but yeah, you wanted the box to be right there. I grabbed this drill part. That summons a monster. Like, he's beckoned to come and find me, but I am too fast. So you can see that he's down there. He has no idea where I am. Monsters, there are two cases where monsters can't see you at all. If you're either out of bounds, or if you're in a cutscene with a flashback, they can't see you at all. And I'm going to use a clip to get back inbounds here. What was that noise? Jump scare. These are the other two flow cycle rods we're gonna need later. That's all of them? Okay, grab this box, put it here, get on this thing. Oh no, my box. You can just go crazy in this game and clip. Oh, I did a thing. Uh-oh. Can I save this? I can't! No! Alright guys. I'm gonna start over on the storage real quick. Give me like 1 minute to catch up to where I was. I made a bad mistake. Oh boy, is this fun. Don't worry. It's gonna work. I will go super fast. Not like this. See, the box worked out this time. Just like before. Monsters down there can't see me at all. I jump over this gap, and I just keep making my way to this corner. I skip a flashback by going at a certain angle. Like, the flashback's over there, kind of. If you go over here, you skip it. So yeah, I'm basically where I was before already. That was an insta-clip. That's the fastest one I've ever gotten. Wow, that was incredible. Did you see how fast I went back in bounds? That was insane. Jump scare. Flow cycle rods, grab the box, da-da-da. Okay. My box goes here. I get on this. I clip by going crazy, and oh no. The monster will come in here if you make enough noise, and he's like, if you're slow. Like, I bet he's gonna come in here, so that's cool. Watch this. I'm gonna go up here, and he's like, oh, where'd it go? So I'm gonna be a little safer about this jump here. Sure, I take more damage, but whatever, it's fine. It's not even bad. Like, I've been really good about my health, so taking damage there did not really do anything. Why is my mouse going crazy? I don't know. The mouse I use is kind of weird when it comes to being compatible with this game. I don't know why. But it works fine. Like, every time I load a new room, it basically fixes itself. The Legend of Amnesia, The Dark Out-of-Bound Adventure is the full name of this video game. Released in 2010. And yes, this is actually the Nintendo GameCube. I'm gonna grab this key from the guest room and use it to get into the machine room for the elevator mechanism. Alright, let's go. This room is just full of mouse stuff, like mouse movement. I might do bad, but we'll see. Basically, the first thing you want to do is flip these levers up and down. It's a pretty simple solution. You just go up, down, up, down. If the monster could no-clip somehow and chase you, that would actually be sick. The game would be like the same, but even scarier. Because you're both out of bounds. And it would be absolutely hilarious when the monster just like fell out of bounds and never showed up again. Like he just falls standing in place. What? So these things are kind of heavy, and if you hold them for long enough while walking, it slows you down. So throwing them into the air very lightly and then grabbing it again prevents that from slowing you down. Because this game is awesome, and that's how physics works. Hey, it was that Zelda noise again. Like I said, this is the Legend of Amnesia. The Dark Out-of-Bounded Adventure. Okay, so these are coal pieces, and this is a furnace. We're gonna throw the coal into this thing, and that'll help power the elevator. Nice aim. Okay. And then you just place these on here. One time, it was insane. I had one of those cogs go out of bounds. It just went through the wall and flew away. And I couldn't proceed with the game. It was pretty funny. I took damage from both of those things. That's sick.
Like 50.
Alright, so there's a way you can flip this lever and then actually step back out of the elevator like that. The game thinks you're in the elevator, but you're not. It doesn't matter, though, because I'm in the elevator now. So, I'm gonna get on top of this thing, and, I got that really quickly. This is just a cutscene. I can't do anything to make the elevator fall faster, even if I jump a lot. Even though in real life jumping would probably help it go faster. So now the elevator's just gonna crash land. Oh wait, crash land's kind of a funny word for that, isn't it? I don't know. It just crashes. We're in the prison now. The prison has 2 sections, and this is the first one. No out-of-bounds tricks here, unfortunately. Instead, it's got a potential flashback skip I could get, involving a monster chasing you, which is actually pretty intense. So, I'll try to get the trick. I haven't gotten it in a long time, but, you know, you never know. It only saves a few seconds if I do get it. Nice. So I have to get that rock out of my way for this door to open. Speaking of rocks, if you grab this rock right here, you actually don't get slowed down by this cutscene right here. You're hallucinating a monster sound breaking through a door, basically, and that slows Daniel down normally, but if you hold on to this rock, it doesn't do anything. Pretty cool rock. Pick up the hammer, and we're going to start trying that trick out. So a monster's gonna show up on our right here, and you grab this chair. We're gonna use it to slow him down by throwing it at him, because that slows him down. Alright, I got the skip. You can barely grab that item without stepping into a flashback trigger, and if you do that, you can go in here and you don't have to deal with a second one. And we're just going to dig a hole in the ground here and make our way to the second section of the prison. The rock does give me courage. It's true.
You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men. Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but monsters can't see you at all if you're in a cutscene like this.
Fine, I promise.
Like, you're completely out of their field of vision until the cutscene ends, and then they just suddenly see you and chase you. It's pretty funny. Sometimes the rocks and barrels there get in your way. They can be annoying sometimes, but if you just throw them around a lot, it should work. And out-of-bound adventure, once again. We're going to follow a path here, and we're going to make our way to the cistern entrance, which is where you go into the morgue and then into the sewers. Yeah, 95 people. I didn't know that. Fun fact, I'm one of them. This doesn't always work, but if you are lucky enough to get it in your first few tries, it saves a lot of time because this can skip a flashback cutscene. I missed it. I didn't take damage though, so that's fine.
You used the drain sewers as a means of transport.
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground
It's kind of one of those really sketchy tricks.
It seemed only natural to incorporate.
Alright, if you don't like disturbing images, you can close your eyes for this room and I'll tell you when you can open or something.
The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels bring
Go through the wall, mate! Daniel!
die. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today.
After all we've been through.
Instead, we're almost there.
Daniel! Okay. We are on the ceiling now. The reason I did that was to basically skip another flashback that you get in this room. Ow. There's a lot of them for later. Hold on. I'm gonna grab some backup health real quick. You never know. You never know. It's right there. Okay, so this is a... This game is like subpar Minecraft. Like, I feel like this game and Minecraft were super popular around like the same time. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm gonna clip through the wall here. Not like that. This is like the 4th time I've fallen out of bounds because I am great at this game. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this again. Luckily, the clip was faster this time. Yeah, I did fall.
Of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come this way instead. We're almost there.
Also, nice flashback. Like, you go so slow during them. I wish you didn't. Like, if I were suddenly remembering a memory from my past, I wouldn't start walking at freaking half a mile per hour. But that's just me. I'll try not to die this time. That clip is really sketchy often. But it usually doesn't result in that. Yeah, I'm gonna clip to my death once again. Also, I forgot to mention that leaving that room quickly enough skips a monster coming in at you. A brute one, in fact, which is the strong type of monster that just like insta-kills you. If you just stay in that room for a bit, he shows up, but if you leave fast enough, he doesn't. Alright, am I doing something here that isn't good? I don't think so. Alright, hold on. I got this. I got this. We're gonna get this. Okay, good, good. You can do it, Daniel. I believe in you. We've been through so much together. Daniel is the man. Alright, there's a super dumb strat in here you can do that saves a little bit of time, but it would be too hard to get for me now, so I'm just going to do the safe strat, which doesn't lose much time over anyway. Like, I can just clip through the wall like that, because this game doesn't have walls, of course, and then just go into the sewer. The reason I got a vaccination from that corpse was I need the vaccination so I don't get killed by the friggin' deadly fumes in this area. Also, this area can be a common run killer as well. Ignore this guy. Hopefully you guys didn't get spooked by that. I often forget he exists. He just vanishes once you approach him. Alright, so I'm gonna go here. Walls don't exist. Or ceilings. And I'm gonna make a safety save. This will take me to the menu for a second, but, you know, safety is good.
You don't need that anymore, do you?
Doesn't even take very much time to do it.
Did you kill him? No.
And boy, is it a good thing I did.
Some
This boost can be really sketchy, but it worked out this time. Also, I got a strange speed boost right there. That's cool. So now I can just run along the top of the ceiling here. And you see that ladder over there? That's where I'm headed. I'm going to that ladder. And you can climb ladders really quickly with the mouse wheel as well. Like, it actually looks pretty cool. And it sounds cool. Because Daniel is just Sanic fasting up the ladder. Free scroll mouse wheel is OP. We're in the nave now. We're going to come to this room a lot in the game. First off, we're going to clip through the sea. I can't even take that phrase seriously anymore. You know what I'm going to do. We're in the choir now. This is the biggest room in the game. It's massive, but we only come here for the ore pieces that you need to... What are my controls doing? We're gonna collect some ore pieces in the choir and the transept. Choir first. You need it to access the end of the game. Oh yeah, if everything wasn't solid from the outside, then going out of bounds would basically not matter. It wouldn't help. Because you would just always clip back in, you know?
Daniel, salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service?
You guys want to see something cool?
This pain and death. Your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it. None of this.
Alright, so this is a cool jump you can do. It crosses this massive gap right here, and all you have to do is go like this. I didn't get enough momentum. It would probably be better that I didn't reset there. I think. Where am I? I need to grasp my surroundings real quick. Entrance to the choir. Okay, so it didn't matter. So like I was saying, I'm going to cross this big gap with a cool jump, and I'm going to do it like this. Let me just, like, get a good setup here. Really? Come on, I get this all the time. What's going on, game? So like I was saying, I'm going to cross this big gap here with a cool jump that you can do from this pillar. And I am going to not die again. I hope. Don't go there. Okay, what? I'm actually confused. Thinking. I wonder what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm going to cross this massive gap over here with a cool jump you can do from this pillar. Please work, I'm getting tired of sitting here. What? You know what? I should save my game there. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely different than what I'm used to. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna cross this massive gap with this cool jump from this pillar, and it's gonna be great. And I'm probably gonna die again. Hold on, I'm gonna save. I can just spam enter there to reload the save quickly. Alright, I'm gonna focus. Woo! We did it. Okay. That was awesome. 5 tries. It was a cow. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cross this small gap with a simple jump. Not even hard. Okay, now we're gonna go out of bounds. Oh, wait. yeah, we're out of bounds now, so that's cool. Can you kill the cow? The cow's made of metal. It's already dead. Actually, it was never alive. You can't kill the cow, but the cow has killed people. Because it's a freaking oven for people. I think. It was like some sort of torture device or something. Because this game is spoopy. I love how the Zelda sound played right when I fell off to my death. Also, this is intentional, I mean. I'm just doing this to quickly get myself back to the beginning of this room and leave. Because I got all the ore pieces here. Now we're gonna head to the transept, which is where the rest of the ore pieces are. So watch this cool thing. What I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you guys were expecting this, but I'm going to go through the ceiling, and I'm going to use that to get to the transept. I love how every clip is, like, unique. Like, you do it in a different way some of the time. This is the transept door. Transept is kind of a big room. It's not as big as the choir, really, but it's pretty cool. To get the ore pieces, this room uses a perfect mix of inbounds and out of bounds to get them all.
How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare.
Ooh. Cool game lets you grab things through closets. I'm gonna go through this wall real quick. If it will work. There we go. And I'm just gonna run along the edge of the whole room here in order to grab ore pieces from outside the walls. Grab this from yeah, okay. Next thing we're going to do is run around a little bit more, and then we're going to go back inbounds to collect the last one. This will be the final ore piece that we need to collect in the game. I just need to go back inbounds by doing this. Jumping. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I'm going to leave the transept, and we're going to go through the nave and get to the chancel. We're going to be going to the chancel twice. The first time, we're going to get killed by one of the monsters and taken to a jail cell, and from there we'll just escape and run back and go to the chancel one more time to make it to the end of the game. This is one of the more precise clips. Oh, well, what just happened? I don't know. It almost worked. Got it. Okay. What am I doing? Go in here. And then you can just go back inbounds by going through that, and the chancel is in that door up ahead. Not this one. This is just a gate. That one. Oh yeah, I should probably say what the orb does. The orb, it just basically makes it so you can access the chancel in the correct state that lets you make it to the end of the game. Like, you can't get to the end of the game without having all the orb pieces. They're just there for game progression, basically. Now that we have them all, we're able to get killed by this thing and then we can escape the jail cell and come back here and make it to the inner sanctum. I love how you said, what does the orb do? Orbs. So we're gonna escape this cell in a pretty cool way. So that's how you do that. Grab this iron bar, use the chair, do that, get the key. The chair makes it easier to move the pipe to the left, because that's how you have to get the key from the pipe. So to move the iron bar to the left, since the camera is shaking so much when you get there, it's really hard to grab it without, you know, missing. So it's easier to just grab the chair and slam it that way. Hold on, let me read your question a little bit more thoroughly here while I run across this. So if I understand well, there's something under your feet you can jump. So you go on a wall and to be able to jump all the way to the... Basically, yeah. It is super easy to jump from basically anything, even if it's on a wall. If there's something sticking out like at all, you can jump from it, and that's basically how boosting works, as far as I know. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And with the mouse wheel, it's very, very easy. See this staircase? Nope. I don't see a staircase. What are you talking about? I took some laudanum there to restore some health. I started going really slow. See the staircase? Stairs are dumb. Oh, don't worry. I won't be inbounds for long. Trust me. There's one more clip in the game. I lied. There are 2 more clips in the game. There's a monster over there. He doesn't matter. He just walks away. Ow. Walking on fire doesn't hurt you. I lied. Okay, so this is the easiest, just for showcase, I'm gonna stop here. This is the easiest clip in the game. Are you ready for how you do this? That's it. You just walk in there, and you can just go through the wall. We're now in the inner sanctum. I'm gonna take these 2 laudanums for the sake of getting that final clip easily, and then we'll make it to the final room in the game. So I'm just gonna go like this. We're in the... That's the final clip in the game. We're done exploiting. This is the final room in the game. Okay, so
Wait, is there like a flood infection or something?
No, there's a alien.
time is when I knock down the 3rd pillar and he says, "No, you fool." I'll just say time when it's done. I don't know why I can't throw these anymore. Time. Often when people finish runs, we try to climb up this pillar and then get on this platform. It's kind of hard though.
An even better game than that you would enjoy even more? Metroid Fusion. Anyway, looks just like that. Very. And you get super weapons as you go.
So this is just like the ending sequence. Watch this, watch this.
Quite the contrary.
See this? This wasn't caused by me. That's actually just there during the final sequence.
Made to wash away my
It's amazing. I think you can go through this wall if you hold a chair a certain way. I don't know. I haven't done it before, but you can do it.
There's no denying the things I've done.
So that is how you beat Amnesia: The Dark Descent in under...
I did the right thing.
Oh wait, what was my time?
39:18.
Nice, dude. I did fall a lot.
Yeah.
Especially in the choir, that was fantastic.
I mean, that's the nature of like super glitchy runs in marathons.
Oh yeah. I do like this run for its amount of execution compared to luck.
Yeah. And I'm gonna send us over to intermission and we'll get Undertale set up.
Alright. Oh wait, I'm running that.
Yeah.
Sick.